Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. Several residents of Richmond County are in the dark following a massive power outage in Moore County. Sheriff Ronnie Fields confirmed during a press release on Sunday that damage was done with firearms to at least 2 Duke Energy substations in Moore County. Jeff Brooks, a spokesman for Duke Energy, said one substation went offline between 7 and 8 p.m. on a Saturday evening and damaged multiple pieces of equipment. Shortly after, another substation was hit, Brooks said. According to the Duke Energy outage map, nearly 38,000 customers in Moore County are without power. The outage includes 7 lakes: West End, Aberdeen, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Whispering Pines, and Carthage. There are also 65 customers in Richmond County without power, mostly in the Derby area. Brooks said that unlike during a storm, rerouting power is not an option. He added that crews are working to restore power to as many customers as quickly as possible, but it will be a multi-day restoration. There has been speculation on social media that the attack was in response to a drag show. However, the sheriff said investigators have not yet been able to provide a link, and a motive is currently unclear. Fields said whoever responsible knew exactly what they were doing. While he acknowledged the act was intentional, Fields was reluctant to confirm it was domestic terrorism. The Moore County Sheriff's Office, along with the local police departments, the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, and the FBI, are working to determine what happened and why, according to Fields. Only one railroad crossing will be closed this week instead of 5. Southern Commercial Development, which handles traffic control for CSX Transportation, announced on Friday that a planned job in Hamlet has been canceled and only the Raleigh Street crossing will close. Angela Nellis, COO and Railroad Divisional Manager for SCD, said the crossing will be closed for 1 week starting today. When the job was announced in early November, 5 crossings were slated for work, which was scheduled to begin last week. Richmond Senior High School's varsity cheerleading team took to the big stage during Saturday's second competition of the season. The Lady Raiders competed in the 2022 North Carolina High School Athletic Association Cheerleading Invitational held at the Raleigh Convention Center. Dozens of schools from across the state were present, cheering in both varsity and JV divisions. Head coach Meredith Hood and the 13 Richmond cheerleaders competed in the small varsity non-tumble D1 category. Small varsity teams were made up of 5 to 15 cheerleaders, and the D1 category was represented by programs in the 3A and 4A classifications. For a complete set of photos, visit richmondobserver.com and click on the Sports tab. All but one of Richmond Senior's winter sports programs will be in action this week. After back-to-back weeks of multiple games, the Richmond boys and girls basketball teams have a lighter schedule in the coming days. Both squads are set to begin SAC play at Pinecrest on Friday. Opening play at Pinecrest will be the boys JV team at 4:30 p.m., followed by the Lady Raiders and Raiders later in the night. Richmond's bowling teams are set to face Hope County and Union Pines and Laurinburg Lane starting at 4 p.m. One match is on the schedule this week for the Richmond wrestling team, which will travel to Northmore High School on Friday for a non-conference match. Looking to build off a pair of third-place finishes in their first meet of the season, the Richmond boys and girls indoor track and field teams will compete in another event on Saturday. The Raiders and the Lady Raiders will run in their Polar Bear Invitational, this time at Pinecrest. The Richmond boys and girls swimming teams were scheduled to start their season this week, but due to pool conditions at St. Andrews University, the season opener has been postponed until December 14th. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
And welcome to your Live at 5 weather report, Rich County. Hope your weekend was well. Mine was pretty good. I finally recovered from the flu, so I am back here in the studio once again today. I'm bringing you Live at 5 here. Feeling much better now. Still got a little cough here or there, but overall pretty good so far. And boy, it was a really rough week last week, so I'm very happy to be back in pretty much 100% conditions now. So let's talk about tonight. 6 o'clock, 51 degrees. 10 o'clock, 49. A little bit chilly later on this evening with some clouds for the night. Sunset will be at 5:07 p.m. and it'll be a waxing gibbous moon phase out tonight as well. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow, we are expecting some rain in the area. About a 40% chance of showers throughout the Sand Hills region. Cumberland County a high of 69, low of 58. Hope County a high of 67 and a low of 58, with Robeson County at a high of 72 and a low of 59. Scotland County looking to see a high of 69 and a low of 48, with Moore County at a high of 64 and a low of 55. Here in Richmond County, we'll be expecting to see a high of 64 and a low of 57. Anson County a high of 64 and a low of 58, with Marlboro County at a high of 69 and a low of 58. Looking at the forecast for the next 7 days, we do got some more rain along in the forecast later on this week. But before we get to that, talking about Tuesday again, high 64, low of 57, with 4% chance of rain. Mostly in the afternoon, not really going to be seeing much of that in the evening. As we get into Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 75 and a low of 62. Warming up a little bit here in December. Thursday, a high of 70, low of 56. A slight chance of rain in the evening for Thursday. Hopefully that will hold off for the Christmas parade in Hamlet. Friday, 50% chance of showers in the afternoon, the high of 62, low of 46. And then Saturday and Sunday, looking a little bit cooler than what we're seeing for the next couple of days. High of 58, low of 38 for Saturday. Sunday, a high of 57 and a low of 40. Both those days will be partly cloudy skies. And then Monday next week, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 57 and a low of 44. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.